Go. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Wise Group Productions. I am Wise Kid, the creator of SunnySide Magic High, creator of Crystal Desires, and founder of the Wise Group as a whole. And today we also have CD55. CD, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is CD55, and I make Crystal Desires. That's the thing that I do here, and also I co-own the Wise Group, I think. Yay.
Laura.
Hi, I am Laura. I basically have nothing to do now that since AD's there, you know?
Hello everyone.
I just exist now, guys.
Back to the Wise Group.
And I'm also a Wise Group leader. In case C55 or Wise Kid isn't here. So hi.
In the case that we aren't. Next, let's have who should introduce themselves next? Dill, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Dill Waters. I play Rebecca in AD, but I haven't really been doing anything recently. I'm also a colorist for AD and a colorist for Ssmh.
We love that. We stand, period. Next, can we have, let's get with the Ssmh writers, the SunnySide Magic High writers. Let's start off with the amazing dude who controls the Twitter account, Blu-ray.
Hello, I am Blu-ray. I'm one of the lead writers for SunnySide Magic High. I don't think there's much else to say.
He's a funny man.
Okay. Next, Kitty.
Hi, my name is Kitty. I'm a head writer and director of Ssmh.
We stan, and also Kitty controls the Instagram for Ssmh.
That I do.
And next is Lance. It's Lance Stefan. Lance is Stefan. But now let's have Misk, which is not a writer, but you can tell them what you do here, Misk.
Hello! I am the art director of Ssmh. I am very...
Hello, Misk? Oh, you
Were you
cut
able
out.
to
You
hear
cut
me?
out. You cut out.
Oh, man. Okay, no, it's fine. I'm Miss Fortune.
I'm here.
I am the director of Ssmh.
Which is not a... continue, Miss.
What? Yeah, that's it. Sorry, you just cut out, and I'm just very confused.
Thank you. And yes, that is the person who made the designs and concepts. Now let's also have the third lead writer of SunnySide Magic High, the person you mostly see on the TikTok because they control the TikTok. Lance.
I was typing, so...
Lance is typing.
We will wait with bated breath. Oh, hey, Blue. Funny seeing you here.
Wise Kid, you didn't add my name.
Oh, yeah, don't... Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's in progress, I think. I have no idea what's going on.
Me either.
Eek. What do I do?
Has Lance... Okay, so, Lance, you may introduce yourself.
We're getting there eventually.
I mean, we basically did
This is
introduce...
the first time for a lot of people.
Yeah, we did basically introduce Lance already.
Yes, SunnySide Magic High writer. And person on the TikTok.
yeah. Next,
We're here.
let's have one of the amazing storyboarders who we are going to show their storyboards today for Ssmh, Ox.
Hi, I'm Oxen. I do a draw storyboards sometimes, and I simply exist.
Thank you.
Rude.
And Trio Burn.
Awkward silence.
That awkward moment when you press unmute on your mic, but not on Discord. I'm Treyerburn, and I'm playing Mr. Topaz.
Yes.
Is Lance here now?
Next, let's have Onyx.
Heyo, I'm.
And there goes the mic.
I voice Miss Arcadia.
Miss Arcadia, yes.
I'm running away.
Um,
I'm here.
and then we have y'all.
Sorry.
We have the amazing Jazzy Frizzle. Jazz, you may introduce yourself and who you play in Ssmh.
Hi guys. So I'm Jazzy and I play Princess Hazel. I'm excited to be here.
Yes.
Nice.
And yeah, is that everyone,
Yeah,
CD?
We have Onyx and Oxen. They're different people. I don't know if Lance is here now, but they're undeafened, so.
No, Lance is here. Let me just.
What the hell?
Sure
There was a sound outside my house.
Troburn. Stay tuned, everyone. Today is going to be a long day. But while we are here, please list your questions in the chat. Let me take a look at the chat. Yes, don't be afraid to put your questions in the chat.
So are we answering questions as we go along then?
Yes, we are answering questions. Now, these questions should be for people who you can see are in the panel, whether they're artists, voice actors, questions for the creators, writers, anything. Ssmh as a whole. Now is Q&A time. SunnySide Magic High
also Crystal Desires.
Crystal Desires. And if you... Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Basically, ask me about Crystal Desires. Ask Wise Kid about SunnySide Magic High.
And I guess I can answer any AD questions if there is any at all.
Oh yeah,
Who is the best in the Wise group, Wise Kid? That honor does actually...
Would be Wise Kid.
That honor doesn't go to anyone because everyone is so incredible.
No, it goes to Wise Kid. It goes to Wise Kid.
It goes to me.
So
bring up the viewers.
You're meant to be humble.
You all know it's true.
You're meant to be humble.
Yeah, exactly. No. Where'd the humbleness go? It's giving unhumble. Someone asked. So, Laura asked, "What's your favorite Hazel line, Jazzy?" And you've done a lot. Just make sure it's not too spoilery.
That's a lot of pressure, guys. You probably will, y'all will be able to hear it, but the heavy eye rolls have been my favorite.
The heavy eye rolls, okay.
Yes.
That's definitely a line.
Any particular episode that you had a lot of fun voicing, maybe?
I want to say, without spoiling anything, the episode where Hazel has one of her great self-achievements. I'll let you guys find out what that is later on.
Okay.
I don't know what specific episode it is, but like I know when it is. Like, yeah.
It's Magic Basics, that one.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew it was like one in the middle.
Yes. Yes. But no spoilers.
And no spoilers.
Oh my god, so many. What made you come up with the idea of SunnySide Magic High? Oh my god.
Are you gonna tell the truth about this one or not?
I don't know. What do you think? Should I tell the truth? Should I be a truthful person?
Yeah. You can just say, oh yeah, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, tell the truth.
Tell the truth,
It's
do it.
time, y'all. It's time.
Face your fears.
Now, prepare yourself, SSMH team. What are you
let's
getting
out into the world so that you can
into?
finally let go, wise
Oh
kid.
yeah, I forgot CD55 is Beryl. So, okay.
Yeah, you can unmute, it's fine.
SunnySide Magic High it began a few years ago as a very interesting Minecraft roleplay when I was younger. Yes, Minecraft, my friends. But over the course
The
of
block
time,
game.
it evolved. It really evolved, and it became with art and everything. And I ended it in 2020 at its quote-unquote 6th season, but though it was very messy and it was honestly, yeah, it was satisfying to finish that part. But then, you know, I really saw some potential in it, so I redid the entire concept and thought, how do we do this again? And, you know, basically it's not really much like the last quote-unquote version. And the last version, you cannot find it, only some people have it. But I would prefer if they did not leak it anywhere, though it isn't anything big. But SSMH has blossomed into such a beautiful thing now, and
Yes, it is very cool.
thanks to not only myself, but also Lance, Kitty, and Blu-ray, and obviously Misk in the visual aspects as well.
And also just the entire team in general.
Just everyone, yeah. So that's
Not me though. Not me though, because I have literally nothing to do besides
play your
data reading.
can all the VAs read the no?
I will.
No.
Who's
According
wise
to well-known laws
favorite?
of aviation, there is no way that a
Absolutely
beach should be
not.
able to fly.
Who
Its
is-
wings are too short, small.
According to
be able
all
fly
known
off the
laws of
ground.
aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly.
Bee, of course,
So
flies
the
anyway because it
next-
doesn't care what humans think is impossible.
The next
God.
question is, who's
Wise
Wise
Kid?
Kid's favorite SSMH and CD character? So I'd have to say that my favorite SSMH character. Ooh, I'm not gonna play favoritism.
Placenta.
Placenta.
You know it's
Calm
Crescenta.
down, CD.
Placenta. We all know it's placenta.
I love
Placenta.
all my
Imagine if you
children.
say this random side character.
No.
Choose favorite.
Placenta.
Don't.
Say
Against each other.
placenta.
I love every single
Sure you
one.
do.
Listen. I love every single one of my children equally, right?
That is-
So
Such a
Say
parent's
placenta.
like
That's-
answer.
that's for SSMH. But for CD, I am allowed to say something. For CD, Flora, 100% Flora. What did you guys
Same.
think
Yes.
other than Flora?
Wise Kid is a Flora fan.
I'm also a Flora fan.
CD, how about you? SSMH, and you can't say CD, but you can say SSMH.
Well, yeah, I just said my favorite character in SunnySide Magic High is Crescenta. She's a queen, and I love her. My favorite Crystal Desires character is probably Emily.
Also everyone, let's just for a second just not remember, everyone here who is not watching but who is in the actual panel, let's not spoil anything. Let's be careful about spoiling anything.
Okay.
So anyway, in Crystal Desires Season 3, Beryl goes through a very cool character arc.
SSMH, am I right?
So
No, of course.
let's see.
By the way, coming up in AD. Nope.
Evil laugh.
Okay, I will read this next question because it's for me.
Got a question.
How is Beryl so good at hiding behind trees? Well, I've had some time to think about this one. It's because she lives in the woods. No, I don't know. Like, genuinely, in Season
American
1, I
Beauty
don't think
standards.
she actually had a house. In Season 1, I don't think she had a house. That's just a thing that happened.
Did
she has a house now,
She
though.
didn't have a cottage?
No, she did not have a house in Season 1.
Wow.
She just lived in the woods, in the middle of the woods. That's it.
go off, I guess.
But yeah, she got house eventually, so good for her.
Woo.
How long has SSMH been in the making at this point? So if we are going with the roleplay phase,
2014?
2016.
2016?
Though this version has been in the works since late 2020/2019. But mostly late 2020, I'd say. But yeah, yes.
Wait, I just realized 2021's about to end.
I know, the
It's
hell.
December.
Oh my
Since
gosh.
when?
This
crazy.
listen. After
Crazy.
quarantine,
yeah.
my like concept of time completely vanished. I lose track of how fast the months go by. Like
Exactly,
I'll
though.
blink and it's like already like
2015
August.
last year.
Oh yeah, and also my birthday's in 16 days, so that's weird.
Oh wow! Happy early birthday!
Insert.
Gonna be a year older.
Is this
That's
your way
aging.
of like
Kinda
like
cringe.
subtly
When we're close
mentioning
to
that like you guys should get me gifts?
All right,
Yes.
everyone. So,
Pay me money.
Wise Kid can answer this because I love this. I don't know why. Who am I in AD? XXXK2310XX is Cushy. Now, Cushy in AD was based off of a real person. One of my closest friends, IRL. Cushy. And that is why she asked that question. Let's see who else. Actually,
Next question.
don't worry about
is-
slowing down on questions, guys. We need.
No, I'm reading. But yeah, don't slow down on questions. Keep asking. So, do the VAs relate to their characters that they act?
Oh, I would like to answer this one.
Let's
Yes, go
let's
ahead.
start
I
from
would
top
also
to
like
bottom.
to answer.
Okay.
Well, Blu-ray is Mr. Art in SSMH. So Blu-ray, do you relate to Mr. Art?
So yes, I forgot to also add I do voice Mr. Art. But I mean I would because Mr. Art just started as a funny voice that I did during my script writing, and then I was given the ability to play Mr. Art for the show. So yes, I can't do the voice.
Do you
Actually, I
remember
could
the story,
try.
Blu-ray? So okay,
Yes,
me and Blu-ray wrote the episode. The first episode Mr. Art appears in. Me and Blu-ray wrote the episode together, and we were doing this thing where we muted, written, and then unmuted, read it back. And when Blu-ray was reading it back, he put on this. He does voices when he reads it back. He put on this really art teachery voice for Mr. Art, and I was like, Blu-ray, why are you so good at this? Like, you need to be Mr. Art. And yeah, sorry,
Yes.
continue, Blu-ray. Continue.
But yeah, no, that's pretty much how it happened. And now sometimes I do the Mr. Art voice. And whenever we're doing scripts, I try to include Mr. Art so I can have more lines.
Cheater.
That's a mood.
Yes,
There
it
is.
is.
Even like the accent and everything, perfect. Jazzy,
Yes.
what is your what do you relate to Hazel with? How do you relate
Well,
to
first
Hazel?
of all,
Sorry.
did I mention heavy eye rolls? So that's definitely the big one. Jeez. I do. I feel like I'm young again when with Hazel. I do. It brings me back to my too nice days before life made me not too nice anymore. Oh, it's nice.
Oh man, life is catching up to all of us, isn't it?
Life, man, every time.
Hazel's too good for us. Hazel is too good for us.
I love her though. She's so sweet.
We love
She
And
really
she
you.
can't be mean. She can't be mean, and I love that because I wish I could be mean, and I talk a lot of mess, but I'm terrible at it. So it's
You know
very
what?
relatable.
I also want to take this as an opportunity to give everyone stories. So how Jazzy came about was we had been searching through the scorching deserts for a Hazel voice actor. Let me tell you guys, everyone from the main cast, all were cast April this year. April. But for some reason, we could not find a Hazel to save our lives. We searched and searched, and in the summer, Pidge was like, oh yeah. So Empire is another upcoming series on the Wise Group. And Jazzy had a role in Empire, and I had no idea. And I was like, Pidge, who is this person? And Pidge was like, oh, that's Jazzy. And I'm like, oh, also Pidge is the music director of Ssmh too. You'll hear more about that later. But anyways, I'm like, Pidge, who is Jazzy? And Pidge is like, oh, Jazzy plays this character. And I'm like, interesting. Let's take a listen. So I listened to Jazzy's demo and everything, and I'm like, oh, I see. Why were you keeping this from me, Pidge? Why? Why would you do this? And then, I don't know if you remember Kitty Lance Blu-ray. I ran to our group chat, and I was like, you guys, this is perfect for Hazel. She is the Hazel we need. Like, so then we contacted Jazzy, and Jazzy agreed. Thank you so much, Jazzy.
No, thank you for having me.
But yeah, honestly, we love Jazzy. Everyone sends Jazzy.
Stop.
Why am I talking like you're not here?
Pretty much, yes,
I
you
can
can
hear
hear
live
right now.
Jazzy.
It's like he's here with us still.
How about Trio Burn, Mr. Topaz? Also, am I pronouncing your name correctly, your username? You are muted.
Trio bien, I think. I don't know.
Great
Come back!
Hey, Beyond, baby.
You can pronounce it Treo Baron.
Trail
Trio
Burn.
bien.
Trail Burn. How you haven't done much yet, but how do you think you relate to Mr. Topaz?
Well, in a lot of ways, he's just a guy trying to wrangle a bunch of kids to do what he thinks is best.
Your regular teacher.
Your average magical high school teacher.
We can all relate to the tired teacher.
Yeah, we can. We're all teachers on the inside. They did things to us. Thank you.
They formed us in their image.
Bjorn.
Funny,
Treo
that's
Bjorn's
my career
story. Treo auditioned for Mr. Topaz on the, and also another character that we cannot mention. We do not mention the two
Can we at least
roles that are up
mention
right now
what,
on the casting call.
Like, can we just mention like what role it is? Like, just what the role?
No, we
He
can't.
shall not be named.
But Treo auditioned for Mr. Topaz and one other, and we were listening through all of the auditions. A lot of people auditioned for Mr. Topaz, and then we were like, Treo, very promising. And we wanted to hear one other version. We heard it, and we were like, let's do this. This is our Mr. Topaz. I think, who was in call with me that day when we cast him? Did any of you in call? I think it was either Kitty or Blu-ray or Misk. I don't remember which one. But
It wasn't me because I had to do something else at that time.
who was
It
it?
was definitely not me.
I think we were listening through them, but I don't remember.
It was. I think it was Misk. But
Yeah, sorry,
that
my
was also
memory's
there.
horrible.
That's fine, and that's how Treo came to SSMH. Next, we have CD55, Beryl, and Crystal Desires.
Hello.
How do you relate to Beryl?
Hello, I voiced Beryl. Oh god, this is
Queen,
not the voice.
queen.
I am not properly in it right now, but I'm trying. So,
My queen.
my favorite thing about Beryl Solstice is that, well, I write Crystal Desires, so obviously I wrote her character. So, I put a lot of, like, my own personality into her. Like, I can't really say anything specific because it's kind of season 3 spoilers, But there's a lot of my own kind of experiences that I've put into the character to develop her further. I enjoy playing her. It's very fun.
Beryl.
We love Beryl. So next, let's see who's next. I don't play anyone. So Kitty,
Wrong.
no.
You play Noah in A Destiny.
No.
No.
Laura. So.
Yes, hi.
Oh no, wait, I can't reveal anything yet. Onyx, finally. This is why you have your name starts with O. I'm sorry. So
That's okay.
Onyx, please tell us how do you relate to Miss Arcadia?
Well, I've been told a lot that I sound a lot like I give off the vibes of a motherly therapist like person, so that fits Miss Arcadia very well. I'm not sure if people have really gotten to see much of her yet, but
I can't
trust
wait
me.
to hear the lines.
I can't wait to show them.
Whoa.
No, you guys, this is also a very nice story. So, I've known Onyx because Onyx
Can I tell
has
this one?
been in the Wise group for a while, and also because
Can I
Onyx
tell
was.
this one?
No, I have more to say. That's why.
Do you though?
I do, and Onyx has known CD from CD's projects. So then,
Yes.
I was like listening to people. I was like, ugh, no one is giving me that Miss Arcadia vibe. That Canadian counselor vibe. I don't know about other counselors. I'm not even gonna be that broad.
American counselors
That
are just
good
like, old
counselor
people.
vibe when you walk into a counselor's office and the counselor is just so welcoming and you literally you feel so safe in that environment. And also that teacher that you just trust so much, who is such an incredible person, and you just think, wow, what a great teacher. That vibe could not be captured by any of the people who we saw. And then I was like, talking to Onyx, I was listening to Onyx's lines from something else again, and I was like, oh my goodness, Onyx literally is the perfect person to play Miss Arcadia. Like, talking to Onyx, you guys heard Onyx's voice right now. Onyx sounds so welcoming. Onyx, you sound so welcoming. You sound so kind. Just your general tone of voice, how you are, because you are that way, obviously. But, like, you are incredible for Miss Arcadia, and, yeah. And then I was like, Onyx, be Miss Arcadia. And Onyx was like, sure.
Woo!
So, yes. Next question.
Wait, you skipped me.
Oh, Dill. Oh my god. For AD, how do you... I don't know why I'm not seeing your username. Oh, it's because you were in the middle of me on CD55. I'm sorry. Dill, for Rebecca.
In the middle of two important people.
I forgot.
Okay, so I'd say definitely at the beginning, do not relate to her at all. But once you get closer to like the middle and the end of the season 1, I love her. And I'd say I definitely relate to her a lot more than I did before.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Let me tell the Dill story. So, I was listening through auditions of people trying to find Rebecca. And I heard an audition from Dill, and I was like, Dill, would you be fine with being Rebecca?
You just messaged me out of the blue on Discord.
Yeah, I contacted Dill, and Dill agreed, and very happy. We're very happy that we have Dill. You are incredible, Dill.
Yay!
You are the perfect
We love
Rebecca.
you. We love you, Ice Kid.
Aw, thank you. Ego boost. So next, let's see.
Next question is from
When-
Bridge Cat.
Bridge
When it comes to
Cat.
character design, what are some favorite aspects? I assume this is a question for the artists.
So let's start with
wait,
the
can you repeat
amazing
the question?
Misk, who is the art director, and the question is: when it comes to character design, what are your favorite aspects of it? So let's
Aha!
this is
Oh,
Misk, who
okay.
designed SSMH characters, just so you all know.
All right. Some of my favorite parts of design. Well, I don't know if it's talking about general and stuff, but I really adore, especially doing human characters that wear. Wait, that's like a. Okay, wait, that was a weird thing to say. Okay, I really like fashion design. I took a couple fashion design classes, and I just really love. Well, especially like avant-garde clothes. I just really love shapes and shape language, and fashion fits right into that, and it's just so satisfying, and I really love trying to figure out the wardrobe of all of the characters as SSMH, and it's just so fun to do, because, like, you know, they're all royals, but at the same time, you get to do all this theming and stuff, and, like, also mixing that with making sure that the clothes and everything match the like the setting and also the characters themselves. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
Second part.
Can I answer the question? I'm
And
technically
CD, who
yeah.
designed the Crystal Desires characters.
Yes, I did actually design the Crystal Desires cast, or at least the main 5. They were very, very, very old designs, and I kind of don't like them anymore because the artist Mystic Rose drew them better than I did. But yeah, my favorite thing when it comes to just character design in general, like not even just Crystal Desires, I like color schemes. Making up color schemes is pretty fun. Like just finding colors that match like the character and like, you know, just figuring that stuff out is really cool because I am a sucker for color schemes. And then
No, I agree.
I mean, I'm not like the best at character design, but I do enjoy it. It's just like, oh well, here's this character. You know, that's about it really, yeah. I don't really have much to say. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
did that.
Sorry, continue.
I did the thing, I drew the Crystal Desires characters.
Yeah, so then I guess me and Laura can talk about
And we love
AD,
them.
a Destiny.
Don't forget about Dale. Dale wants attention.
So for
You decide
for the main
character.
3, I'm gonna talk about the main 3. That was mainly me and Laura, but Dill did an amazing job with Ava and some others. But Laura, so I think I want to mainly, the specific thing about AD that I want to talk about is Zahra and playing around with hijabi fashion. So we did, for Zahra's color scheme, her newer design that you've seen, it was a lot of inspiration from, guess who? My sisters. And really, like, because my sisters,
It wasn't
their
even just
fashion
Zahra
sense-
either.
Yeah, not just Zahra. It was Camila and Rebecca too. Their fashion senses are incredible, and also we wanted to we tested the color schemes as well, and honestly,
They worked out real good.
it was a bit of a challenge trying to find the perfect balance of everything for Zahra. But how do you feel, Laura?
We didn't want Zahra to be have a more what's the word? I forgot English. Like her design to stand out a lot, cause especially with the design and patterns. So we decided, we can't really find something, so let's just go look at some inspiration, and then just Vice Kids puts a picture of their sister. But designing the characters is really fun. I specifically like Rebecca's color scheme a lot too.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like her outfit. I like the contrast between the jacket and the dress. And I like how we gave them different styles.
Isn't that so weird how that was a year ago?
Stop. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, because when we were doing it, the designs are all different, right? They have different styles. They have different color schemes, but they all work out in a way. Like they all like fit each other very well. I'm gonna stop rambling now, but
Yeah, honestly, they do definitely all stand out in their own way, the main three. But yeah, next question. Let's see.
The next question is, does Mr. Art actually do art? Yes, next question.
Wait, no, I
only-
gotta elaborate on this.
Oh wait, Mr. Art Deep Lore.
So, I mean, I know what you might be saying. It's a little preposterous to think that Mr. Art does do art, but once you get to know his character in the show, you'll really see just how it just flows. Like, I can't think of like a good example, but like when you meet a philosopher and they start philosophing, it's kind of like that. So
Yo.
I hope you join us for SunnySide Magic High and see Mr. Art do some art.
Yo.
Yes.
he's
Mr.
gonna do
Art
Bob
turns
Ross.
into Misk and Ox and everyone else who does art? Question mark.
I want
He
to
just
answer the next
absorbs
question
every
because I want to
artist's
test my
power.
skills.
yes, you're gonna paint happy little trees.
Why does everyone simp for me, Beryl?
I'm gonna make really sad trees
because
now.
Beryl has a really nice
Because-
design.
Yeah, seriously, why does
Everyone
everyone
is-
simp for Beryl?
Oh,
I don't
I'm also
get
an
it.
expert at this one.
CD55,
Let me help.
CD55. I need to give you my answer. It's because you're just the best character, okay? Jeez.
True.
It's oh my
She's
god,
pretty.
no,
Why
it's because
am I
she's
the best
British.
character?
It's because she's a bad girl.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like my bad girls.
Wait,
I mean,
was
think
gonna
about
make
the
a reference
Disney
to the word.
villains. They're all so simpable. And it's just kind of the same thing.
Why does everyone simp for me?
Because you're beautiful.
Because
We love a good
Okay,
villain
thank
redemption
you.
arc.
harder.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you very much.
everyone. So the next question
Can I answer it? Because I want to test my skills.
is
I want to test my knowledge.
I have something to say. I wish I could stay for a bit more, but but I don't want to interrupt anyone, so I'm gonna say it now. I have to go, but very glad to join for a bit. So I hope
All
you
right.
guys have fun.
It
Continue
was
the
great
plan.
to
Laura.
have you
I
here,
enjoyed
Laura.
that too.
Bye.
Bye, Laura.
Bye, Laura.
Panels on.
All right. So,
Let me answer this one, please.
Question: what do each of the teachers teach from SSMH? CD55, you may answer.
Yes, trivia quiz. Okay, so Miss Arcadia teaches. Miss Arcadia teaches magic basics, I think. Miss Hellaby is alchemy. Mr. Art is art. Mr. Topaz is PE.
PME.
Madame Sophia teaches Sorconics. Oh, I'm trying to think of the other one. Yeah,
Miss Isla.
Madame Sophia. Miss Isla, she's just the principal. I don't think. Wait, no, she teaches some magic.
Magic history.
Magic history, yeah. Who am I missing? What teacher am I missing?
Mr. Manor.
Oh yeah, Mr.
Mr. Manor teaches manners. Duh.
No, there's a specific word.
Really? He does? Oh, wow, I didn't know this.
He teaches royal etiquette.
Yes,
But yes,
Is there anyone I'm
great
missing?
job,
That's it.
CD55.
Yeah.
No, I believe
Well done to
you.
me.
Great job. So next, let's take a look.
Wait, I was about to ask a question.
Yes, still.
Oh, I was gonna put it in chat.
Oh, okay. So, just thought I'd we're still doing the Q&A, don't worry. Let's see. A few more questions before we move on. A few more questions for the VAs, for any of us, for SSMH as a whole. If you are a beta reader and you want to ask a maybe risky question, ask me in DMs and I'll see if I can answer it.
Okay, I put my question in the YouTube chat.
Can we appreciate historical fashion and the clothes in SSMH for a second, though you haven't seen it? Yes, you can appreciate it. You should. You can.
Why is it, can I ask a question that segues into a Crystal Desires thing?
Yes.
That's the best kind.
Wise Kid, when does season 3 of Crystal Desires release?
Oh, okay.
Segues into it.
We're doing this now.
Yes, I wanted to segue.
So everyone, season 3 of Crystal Desires. The first 3 episodes come out weekly. Season 3, episode 1 is on March 18th. S3E2, March 25th. And because Crystal Desires is a big joke, season 3, episode 3 is coming on April 1st.
Don't worry, guys, it's not a troll, we promise.
It's totally a troll. Don't listen.
I think it's because it's a... Wait, hang on. It's because it's a Friday, that's why.
So maybe whatever else could... Okay, so... Does Zephyr make nice friends? I'm worried about him.
Is that a spoiler?
God, that's
that is so true. Is that a spoiler?
Might be.
I
I feel you have to ask.
I think we'll take that as what is that word for?
Spoiler
Wait,
question?
I've got an answer. I hope he does.
That's a good answer. He might be
I
okay.
think-
He might be okay. I hope he does.
We have another question for Hazel's voice actor. Apologies if this is a spoiler. For the voice actor of Hazel, does her voice sound kind of...
So I would say that this question is, you can answer it yourself.
No pressure.
It's about what you think.
Oh gosh. That's hard. That's tough. Kind of? Cause oh god, what can I say?
Confident.
I feel so lost. Kind of, yeah.
confident when you give her a voice.
I feel kind of confident depending on the situation in the script.
Yeah, Hazel is, I mean, if what you mean is Hazel like really shy and hesitating, no, Hazel is not that way.
No,
Hazel,
not that kind
yeah.
of shy. No, definitely
That's
not.
River.
That,
Yeah,
yes.
not even River that much. River is just he's
Smart
just a
boy.
nerd being. Let's just
nerd.
He's
Just a nerd.
I think how you can say everybody's like a nerd over something, everybody's shy about something. So I think once you know what Hazel's shy about and what she feels self-conscious about, then you'll hear those little question marks in her voice.
Yeah, true. That makes sense. I agree with that. Last few questions. Who hasn't received the questions for like maybe Miss Arcadia?
There was a question in the Discord chat.
Oh.
Do we earn the name Wise or just make it up on our own?
That's not what I came in, so I can't answer.
It depends on what Wise Kid CD55 or Laura think. Next
I
question.
also got it when I came in.
In other words, it's whether we can be bothered to change our nickname on the
yeah,
server or not.
exactly.
I have not been crowned yet.
So yes, you can
Yeah.
feel free to change it on your own.
Yeah, y'all can change it on your own no matter what. I don't think I did. I think I was given it, but I have seen others just change it on their own.
We have a lot of members, okay? It's hard to make everyone be Wise
Yes,
their
everyone
name,
must be
okay?
Wise. Dummy Oxen. No, Oxen. You're Wise.
I reject the name Wise.
Yeah, we can't let the option of
Turns
Wise
out
in the
But yeah, any questions for Oxen as one of the storyboarders? And yeah, Oxen is the person that you guys saw in the second TikTok
Oh gosh.
storyboarding.
No.
He's
Oxen is amazing.
Oxen is epic.
I'll have you know,
Questions
I
for
worked
Dill?
real hard for that
Oh,
angle.
actually, you know who hasn't been
Angle,
getting
though.
questions? The writers, the lead writers for SSMH. Come on, guys, they do so much for
Well,
this
me?
series.
Where's the
control
Crystal
the
Desires questions, guys?
Yes, CD questions.
I am the
too.
only Crystal Desires person here.
But Kitty, Lance, and Blu-ray as well. They deserve
Yeah.
questions. What is the likelihood of a
Unlikely.
barrel feature-length movie?
Unlikely. Unlikely.
Dang.
Dang
My
it.
day has been ruined.
Same.
Sorry.
CD55, I could have proposed to Beryl. Jeez.
Oh my
What? You
god.
want a feature-length movie where at the end Beryl proposes to you, the viewer.
Oh,
Hey!
yeah.
That really sounds like some content.
Self-interpretation.
Barrel proposal for research purposes.
Sorry, my Beryl voice is not at its best because it's currently like 1 a.m.
Here, I have a question for the writers.
Oh, God.
Which episode was your favorite to write?
Episode 3.
One.
No!
Kitty,
Wait.
don't even. You know you're gonna
No,
change your
wait, that's
answer.
a lie. No, that's a lie.
Is it 14?
Yeah, it would have to be 14.
Yes, we stand.
14 was
Okay,
really
but wait, no,
fun.
episode 8 was also fun to write.
Blu-ray, how about you?
That's a tough question because the thing is, I don't remember much. But like, I know what scenes were fun to write. I don't want to say them because then that's spoilers. But one scene that actually had a lot of fun writing is it's an interaction between two of the secondary 4 characters. Can I say who it's between?
Sure. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Put it where? Oh, I can say. So it's an interaction between Althea and Corentin. I just had a lot of fun writing that one. I put some jokes in there.
The two characters
another-
you guys know nothing about yet.
Actually, another one too is it's a deleted scene, so you guys won't get to see it when the series comes out.
Oh,
But it was
God.
planned for E7. So hopefully we'll get to see that in some form, but that was also a scene I love to write.
Was it the drink one?
No, that one I never got around to. It was the one where they're like in the house before the beginning.
Oh, wait. I think I know what you're talking about. Maybe.
Oh, the main 4 in the house before the beginning?
Yeah, the main 4 in the house, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Lance,
I mean, like, one thing, too, is just, like, I heard, like, be prepared to cut your favorite scene, so it does happen, and, like, I'm not sad about it or anything, but...
I do have...
They will come
I
to
finally
life.
have some questions.
Continue. Whoever was speaking, was it Kitty or Blu-ray?
No, I'm done.
Kitty?
No, Dill has the questions.
But
No, I was just gonna say I have quite a bit of questions from the server for me to answer.
Well, there's also one in the YouTube chat as well.
Yes,
I will see
we'll
that
be
in a
looking at
second.
those. But Lance, how do you
Yeah.
feel? What was your favorite episode or scene to write in SSMH? SunnySide Magic High.
The intro of Corentin.
Oh my God, he's sick.
That's a good scene. I like that scene.
I love that scene! Me and Lance wrote that episode together and we had fun.
Yes.
Yes,
That is
you guys. I know
we're in
you
a-
guys had fun on the. I remember I joined into your call when I was in the mall. You guys were having fun, Kitty and Lance, with E6.
We're
no,
too cool, man.
Let's see. For me, I forgot. I also my favorite episode to write has got to be E12 S1 E12. That's a big spoiler though, so I'm not gonna say anything apart from that. So,
that
the
one, isn't
voice
it?
actor for Rebecca, is she like a sour lemon or a pretzel? And for the writers, did you get inspiration? So we'll start with that, Rebecca.
Okay, so I'd say that she started off as a sour lemon, but is now a pretzel.
I totally agree with that. You know, I think it really shows off her character development in such a poetic way. Like sour lemons,
Yeah.
pretzels, they have so much in common yet so little, right? And that's one of the things
Yeah.
me and Laura were both thinking about when writing Destiny, specifically the sour lemon pretzel theory. The whole thing with sour lemons and pretzels. And we did specifically try to eat sour lemons and pretzels while writing the scripts.
Yes.
And I'm just really glad that we experienced that, and it was really a really interesting adventure and journey, and I don't know how we would have done any of this without sour lemons or pretzels.
Yeah, I totally agree. I had to eat sour lemons to get the voice right at the beginning, but then near the end I was just like, I feel like pretzels will do the trick. So,
honestly, they're both lovely. So for the writers, did you get inspiration from other stories or something? Sorry if these questions are spoilers. I mean, I guess that's more from. I mean, I'll ask you guys, but for me,
I mean, I would say what inspired Crystal Desires, but I'm pretty sure I've already said it before in another panel.
SSMH.
We all know that story.
Undertale.
What inspired SSMH? Maybe this is a very fetch. Once Upon a Time, in some ways, though that did have a big CD impact, in my opinion. For me, for what I'd done for CD. She-Ra! She-Ra!
Also She-Ra.
She-Ra.
Star Versus as well. How about Kitty Lance Blu-ray?
So for me, actually, funny thing is when I first started writing for SunnySide Magic High, I would watch Seinfeld in the background to get an idea of how I should write the dialogue for the show. So Seinfeld has actually pretty much like inspired a lot of my writing for the show. But I mean, like, since I kind of just like write the scenes. I don't really like come up with the scenes, but there are times where I do have to come up with ideas, and I just have to take inspiration from usually whatever like the last thing I watched or read is. I'll usually like throw something from that into there.
And Kitty and Lance.
So it's in episode 7. Yeah, episode 7. Obviously, I won't say what it is, but I can't remember if I read it somewhere or I watched it somewhere, but it's basically where one of the main characters like comes in contact with someone else. I wish I could say what scene it is, because honestly, it was actually one of my favorite that I wrote. And like the interaction between the two, that wasn't, I can't remember exactly where, but it was definitely inspired from somewhere that
Was it Aurora and
No, it was it's between River and Corentin in episode 7.
Oh. Okay.
That's one of my favorite scenes from that episode.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. I see that now. And Lance.
I think like a mix between Avatar and Miraculous Ladybug.
Miraculous and Avatar. What an interesting mix.
Well, yeah, because like Miraculous
That is an interesting
Ladybug
combination.
stuff, and Avatar because of all the elemental stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Writers, who is your favorite character to write for, or situation type to write? I'm gonna start. I absolutely love writing. I love writing scenes where characters that aren't usually vulnerable become vulnerable. And not only does it feel satisfying for the viewer, but it's satisfying for the person who wants them to become vulnerable. Something was in my throat.
You're dying.
I'm referencing to something, but I love writing Crescenta as well. I just love writing scenes, emotional scenes in general. Scenes that are more sad, right? Like, I love writing those, like, poetic, wholesome as well. Yeah. Crescenta, I love writing for Crescenta. I love writing for all of the main four. I'm not gonna lie. I love writing for all the main four. Hazel as well. Like, Zephyr, River. Yeah. Oh, and, Aurora as well. Kitty, Lance.
Okay, so everyone on the writing team knows my boy Zephyr. He's my boy. I love writing him, his whole character arc. But I actually really like writing for Glacier and Corentin. They're like my second and third. Corentin second, because I really like writing characters with Corentin's mentality. I know you guys haven't met him yet, but when you guys do, I think you understand why. He just has this personality that's just amazing to me.
Nice. Also, Wise Kid has disappeared. Who's next? Is that it?
I'll go next.
Yeah, let's go Blue.
So, let me just check the question again. Boop, 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 boop.
Who's your favorite character, right?
The favorite character, right. Okay.
Yes.
So, first off, for situation, I really love to write jokes. Like, not
The
like...
funny man.
Not like your standard joke, more of the situational joke. And just putting that unexpected comedy into the scenes. Because for a show like SunnySide Magic High, you definitely want that comedy in between all of the important moments, like all of the character development. And I just feel like it's important for a show to make you laugh every once in a while.
Yes.
Or just to like look away from everything serious that's happening and just be like, all right, here's something wonderful and whimsical.
Hey,
but
remember guys, these guys are teenagers. They exist and have fun.
Yes.
No.
But another situation I really like to write is when you get two characters who never really interacting. If SunnySide Magic High ever has a crossover, I would love to write for that. But there's definitely scenes that happen eventually where you get to see characters that don't really talk to each other talk, and it is very fun to write scenes like that. As for characters, honestly, I've had a lot of fun writing Althea, Aurora.
Secondary
those two have been
secondary five,
well, mostly Althea and Aurora have been the ones I really liked writing. Out of the main four, Hazel and Crescenta, honestly, have been surprisingly really fun to write. I mean, at the beginning, I thought, I'm going to adore writing for Crescenta. But now that, I've actually been writing, it's I do still like writing for Crescenta, but I definitely like having that more wide balance of other characters.
Yeah, I just realized me and Blu-ray balance each other out. With the funny and the
Me
sad.
sitting in the corner, am I a joke to you?
Oh my god.
I brought him here.
The jokes.
I invited the funny man. Well, actually, technically, you kidnapped him, but still.
Lance.
Did I answer the right question? Or
How about
are
you,
we...
Lance?
Oh.
For the situational stuff, same as what Blu-ray said, just two characters who never interact, getting to interact. I also really love writing scenes where you need a side character who has dialogue. I love making side characters or one scene characters. I don't know why, I just do. My favorite character to write would be Althea, but out of the main four, probably Hazel. Yeah.
Honestly, you do so great with Hazel.
Oh, thank you.
Jazzy will forever be in debt too. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, it was about the writing. Yes, who made Bradley? Can someone tell me who made Bradley?
I made Bradley.
That was
Oh
Blue, yeah.
Blu-ray. Blu-ray is a very Bradley is a side character. Just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know who made Blu-ray. I mean,
Who made me? My parents.
Bradley.
Oh.
But no, I do also really like making those like one-off side characters or like short side characters that like will have one line of dialogue and will probably never be around again. But I just love making them because I can make like a whole story for them with like the snap of my fingers and then, bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last few
Okay,
questions, people. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just remembered my favorite character that I've written so far has to be Lance. She is the best character. Y'all will love her. Please.
Totally not named after you or anything, yeah.
Yeah, no. She's not a self-insert or anything.
Don't worry, I also have a self-insert. I didn't have control over it. I just do. Okay, so let's do a couple more questions.
Yeah, last few.
We're having a fight.
When
and
writing
We just
for
go for
episodes-
the... Okay.
When writing for
The-
episodes. Sorry.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Literally, I'm pretty sure half of the people in this call do not understand math correctly because I'm trying to explain that you're supposed to distribute before you add in the parentheses.
No, wait, no, you have to do everything in the parentheses first. You have to do everything in the parentheses first, and then the outside with the inside. That's how I was taught.
Seven. The answer is 7. You multiply. The picture I sent is what I'm talking about. Distributive property.
That's a proper. No, that's just when you have one thing, though. If it was like a whole problem, that's different.
I never escaped math? Gosh darn it! Stop! I am using my SSMH. I'm using my Wise Group founder privileges. No, everyone, no more math, no more algebra. We don't need that in our lives. We don't.
Algebra is easy.
I would like to say one last thing. I have taken algebra for 3 years. I think I would know the answer.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the picture that you sent, you definitely do that property. I don't know what everyone else is talking about, but
anyway, to the questions, shall we?
Thank you, CD5. This is why CD55 is a director slash leader and you guys aren't.
So, when
I'm
writing
kidding,
for episodes, how much do you pull from personal experiences?
Oh, so
I will start if that's
okay,
alright.
you may begin. Yes.
So, I mean, for Crystal Desires, I'll just stay on topic. So, for Crystal Desires, I mean, I self-insert myself a lot into my original characters. Like, all the main Crystal Desires cast, that's all my original characters just put into this story. And I just, I like putting myself, like, in their I like just putting a bit of my personality into them. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, there's a bit of, like, my personal experience and, like, personality in all of the main cast. Maybe minus Flora. And maybe minus Damien. Well, actually, no, not minus Damien. Minus Flora, though. But yeah, so I think, again, the person I relate to the most is Emily, because, like, that's me.
When I first, not first, but when we came back
Also
to
barrel
this reboot
barrel
version
content.
of
Barrel
SSMH,
content exists.
I didn't realize, but now I realize that the main 4 I feel are really like little droplets of me. Like not droplets. I mean,
Like, the same thing that I just said.
Scraps.
They're like parts of me as well. At least when they first came to light. Like, yeah, I definitely think personal experiences in scenes, maybe E2 or oh no, again, no spoilers. Oh my god, did you guys see how I was about to spoil something? Oh my god. There are some scenes of people venting and sympathizing with. There's one scene in a future episode where two of the main four are having a heart-to-heart, and one of them is talking about their past. And that was based off of a very similar experience I've had in real life. Though it was not me being the one venting, but being the one being vented to. And yeah, that's one thing, but there are a lot more, like, but I don't really think I can get into them because of spoilers.
Can I make a quick prediction? Just a quick guess.
Yes.
You relate to Zephyr the most.
What? No.
You relate to River the most.
Okay, now you're
The
just
most?
like
No.
shooting everywhere.
You relate to... No, I'm kidding.
Do you guys know who I relate to the most?
Nonetheless.
I had an epiphany the other day. It's actually Hazel.
It's actually Hazel. That's a surprise.
Yeah. I
You
always
sure it's not
thought-
River or Zephyr
I
though?
always thought it was River, but it just ended up being Hazel. I was like, oh wait a second, Hazel. But yeah, Kitty, Lance, Blu-ray.
That's
I
my
guess I'll
experience
go.
question.
So, yeah, I do often draw upon my personal experiences when writing for characters. I'm trying to think of like certain situations because I've really just sort of blew by on life. Just okay, whatever happens is gonna happen. I don't confront people much. I guess I don't really do much, but like it just happens. Like when you draw upon an experience, you'll know. Like I haven't really like copy and pasted any experiences yet. Maybe for possibly more episodes. Ooh, I might, but yeah, I mean it just happens and it do.
I don't know if I've added like any personal experiences, but maybe subconsciously. But honestly, overall, I don't think there's too many of like my own in SSMH. But who knows? Maybe further in the series, maybe more of my experiences will come out. Who knows?
Lance City Lance, Princess Lance.
I don't really add much personal experiences just because I want to keep, SunnySide Magic High kind of magical, but, there are just some school things that I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to write how I feel about school just because I know it's going to be relatable and everybody's going to laugh at it.
You know what? I see that now. I see that in E4. I see that. You weren't discreet. Definitely. Yeah, thank you. Again, last few questions. Let's see. Next, how much time could you spend on the storyboard panel, and do you have a favorite character to draw? Ox, you have a question. Our math whiz, Ox.
Well, I'm not a math whiz. I'm just the person who likes to start arguments.
But what's your
Yeah,
favorite character?
how much time could you spend on a storyboard panel, and do you have a favorite character to draw?
Oh, I speedrun these panels.
You're a fast worker.
Some of them can take me like a few minutes. But others can take me like 10 seconds. It really depends. It really depends on how much detail I want to put into them and how much movement I want to put into it. As for a favorite character to draw, I'm really biased. I really like Hazel.
I mean, it's hard not to like Hazel's design. It's just
Hazel
so
does
solid.
have one of the best designs out of the main four. Like,
My
I'm just
God.
gonna say, like, dresses are always the best design. So male designs instantly, aren't that
They
great.
cannot compare unless they
Unless
have
they
a
have a
dress.
dress, men can wear dresses.
We've been really standing Hazel today, and I don't know if it's just because Jazzy's here or if it's because we actually feel that way. In my case, it's because I actually feel that way.
No pressure, guys.
I literally said that Hazel was my favorite as soon as I got the concept art.
Yeah,
for
you
all
did.
the characters.
Imagine the VA for River walks in. Oh my god, River! Continue.
I have a type of character, okay? It's the nice soft ones I like.
It's the soft ones I feast on.
Valley girl.
They're my.
Well, I feed on newborns. I feed on newborns.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Backing away from the microphone.
I'm gonna go back into my cave.
Thank you so much, Ox, and also this is for writers, Misk and Ox, but Ox, since you're here, let's start with you. Is it difficult to organize everything into a similar style, similar art style? And yeah.
Kind of, for me. It's very hard for me to assimilate to an art style. I have to draw a bunch until I can really get it. Which is what I do.
I think you've been doing a great job, honestly.
Oxen?
Yeah. Yes.
Why is your name Dill scares me?
Nothing.
The A plot is the entire panel, and the B plot is just Dill and Ox and everyone.
Yeah, there is currently a B
Yeah,
plot
just
going
a war
on.
There's
going
a
on
B
in
plot
the
panel.
You can
Excuse me.
disregard
Excuse
anything
me,
I've
young
said in no
child.
mic.
Excuse me, young child. Go to your room.
B plot really picking up.
We can ignore the B plot. The B plot does not matter. At
Your
all.
dad will be coming around soon.
Plot twist, the panel's the B plot. Okay, so
Oh boy.
yes, you did a great job with the style. How about you? I mean, Misk can't say much because the style is Misk's style, but continue.
Well, when it comes, it's been pretty good, and also I've been pretty thankful since the artists that we've brought on are all really talented, and I'm excited to see what happens when we start finalizing all the designs and stuff. It'll really put everyone to the
Very
test.
cool
But
so far,
I
which we will maybe be seeing later.
yeah, I'm excited to show it.
Yes. How many characters are there in Ssmh?
A lot.
Too many.
A
There's
lot.
like at least
Yeah.
2.
At least
Yeah.
two.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, for okay, I want to go back for a second. For doing for writing Kitty Lance Blu-ray, have you guys ever felt pressure to try and sync up our writing styles? Because if you guys don't know, at the end of writing the drafts, I go in and I do a whole read through and just make sure everything flows well together. So personally, I'm not always that worried about it because me going through the whole thing at the end is just, it's kind of like putting everything, all the puzzle pieces together, I guess. Because we do write our scenes separately and out of order, if you guys didn't know. But I
but there
don't feel that pressure. You guys?
but there have been times, like sometimes you through an episode, when you're like fixing it, or you're just there as like another writer, and sometimes you can just like tell who wrote that scene, because sometimes you can just like hear like a different voice like speaking to you. So for example, if me and Blu-ray wrote 2 different scenes, you would tell immediately who wrote what. But yeah, like Kid said, eventually Kid goes through and make sure it sounds very cohesive.
Oh, stop. Stop it.
I actually do have
Kid, you're
something.
too good for us.
I know. I mean, stop it. No.
Stop.
continue, Blu-ray.
But yeah, so I actually do have something funny to say about this. So, a little behind the scenes detail is that, for a while, I kind of wrote all of my scenes in past tense. And let's just say Kid has very much been on my case about the present tense that we now do write in. But
Blu-ray?
it's just... But yeah, no, that's just one of the things that you come across. Like, some writers might be used to writing in one tense, and then they just kind of have trouble transitioning to another style. I've gotten used to it by now, so I actually now primarily write in the present tense or whatever I'm writing, so that's pretty good. But I just think it's funny how things like that can happen. And also there are times too where I believe it's episode 5 is where like I wrote pretty much the entirety of the B plot for that episode. And like when you have one person writing one plot and one person writing another plot, it does really flow better because since the plots don't intervene, it's really harder to tell like, oh, was this scene written by a different writer or like stuff like that.
I agree. That's true. E5 does like those episodes that we have that one person does B plot, one person does A. Those flow well. Last few questions again. Let's see. Oh my god, not Pedmas.
Bro, you didn't ask the working together writer question to me.
Oh,
Wise Kid?
Yes.
It's been an hour and 30 minutes.
Don't worry, we're finishing.
It's okay. They're usually long.
Yeah.
I know. I've been to like a year's worth of panels, but still.
Yeah.
All the questions are gone now. We're just.
But
yeah.
CD55 and I have adapted to CD55's writing style, if to be honest. Like, not fully, but when I started, like, I instantly kind of, like, tried to mix my own writing style with the CD writing style. How do you feel about that, CD55?
Yes, it has worked so far. I mean, I wouldn't know much because we haven't actually written anything in a while, but I mean, like, I think the spellbook was, like, the most recent thing we wrote together, and, yeah. That's fun. I like that.
Lance, you didn't answer that question about, the styling, the writing style one. Do you have anything to say about that?
I don't really try to match anybody's style. I just focus on, if people understand what I'm trying to say, then it's good enough. I'm good.
We love that.
Next. Well said, Lance. Well said.
Also up to oh my god, that is what you guys are fighting about.
People want a barrel body pillow. Will you do it, Wise Kid?
Please.
Maybe. We'll see.
That's not a no.
I mean, it would sell.
Money for that. I will pay good money for that. I don't even care if my parents see
I
it.
will also pay very good money for that.
You know, I bet in Zelnetter's reaction, he just started, like, answering the math question while we were talking. On top of us talking, he was just like, but if 6.5...
No, I think he's already figured it out by now.
Nah, he definitely has, but I know he said commentary on answering it. Anyways, that was the Q&A. Oh, how long would it take Beryl to snap if put under the pressure of her simps?
0 seconds. She has already snapped. Why do you think she became evil in the first place?
How often does Beryl have to go to the chiropractor for carrying everything?
Like Beryl has money for the chiropractor.
Lives in the middle of the woods.
Chiropractor moment.
It's official. The Discord chat is the A plot.
Who's everybody's favorite?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm taking over.
No, we're not letting this happen. Oh my god.
Why does everyone simp for me?
I just look in the chat and I see marry me. I'm a total stranger.
No! Why is everyone simping for me? I am scared.
Okay, but everyone,
Carol?
that was the Q&A section. Thank you so much. If you have any smaller questions about the things
Carol,
that we showed throughout the If you guys have any questions about anything that we show throughout the rest of the panel, please do not hesitate to ask. Now let's begin. First up, let's start with the... what are we starting with? Let me take a quick look. My DMs are fully full.
Alright,
CD, episode titles, and synopsis.
Yo, Crystal Desires content?
So, but this is for the first 5 episodes. Prepare yourselves, everyone. S3E1.
I have the idea first, Onyx.
Sorry, what did you say?
Onyx, I posted the comment in chat first.
Nuh-uh, I did.
I did. It said my name is above yours.
On my screen, it's actually Onyx first.
Really? On my screen, it's me first.
It's Onyx first.
I can take a picture of it.
It's Onyx first. I'm sorry.
I'll give you a picture.
I'll give you a picture. It's me. Oh.
So everyone,
I'll get a picture.
let's continue. So, S3E1, Forgiveness. On their 17th birthday, Lucas and Emily finally discover the truth about their mother. S3E2, Corruption. As the twins and their friends decide to travel towards the capital, Flint has some plans of his own. S3E3, Spite. Beryl succumbs to the true puppeteer. S3E4, Cowardice. Beryl realizes her mistakes, but it seems to be too late. Meanwhile, Lucas tries to talk to his stuck-up uncle. S3E5, Cruelty. Sick and tired of being punished by Flint, Beryl decides that she needs someone to talk to. There it is. That's the first few of S3.
That's pretty content.
Any commentary about that before I continue? No? All right.
Yo, isn't the rest spoilers? Isn't E5 spoilers? Oh no.
Yeah. So, don't worry, a lot more happened, so that was nothing.
You left it on screen too long, it's too late now.
Let's see. Ssmh design concepts. Okay, everyone, so at this point, we are going to be showing y'all, and Lexus is going to be narrating this. The
my gosh, I'm so
I'll
excited.
bump into. We're going to be going through the design process of Ssmh. There is more that we're going to show on Sunday. On Sunday's panel, we're going to show the original sketches of everything. But let's go through the designs of the lovely Ssmh characters with Miss Fortune. I'm going to share
That's me!
this thing as well.
Okay, these are not the finalized designs. Well, they're like close to being finalized, but yeah, you get it. Y'all have big brains.
Yes, I'd assume so. If they're watching the stream, they're definitely very intelligent.
Yeah, if you're in this stream, you can definitely do math.
Can we though?
Okay, let's
I cannot.
continue. Let's stop talking about the math. It's giving me a headache. We need to stop. No more math.
Yeah, it's no more.
So, Crescenta. You may begin,
Wait, is it?
Miss.
I don't see it on the stream. Wait,
okay,
am I
then I know
behind?
what's
Okay, I am behind. All right.
I'll send you. You know what? I'm gonna send you the thing really quickly. Stay tuned, everyone. Sorry for the quick technical difficulty.
Oh my god, Crescenta, it's her.
Ah, yes. The character we all love. Hazel's buddy.
And also Crescenta's mom in the corner. Just wanted to bring attention to that.
Featuring Crescenta's mom.
Wait,
I'm just trying to make my mouse show up. Okay, so share.
Dude.
Oh god, okay. Hello, everyone.
Wow.
We're not being weird.
Okay,
Bye, Miss Kitty.
let's...
Hello.
Oh, goodness, okay.
On your end?
My mouse is on something. Who left?
That was Kitty.
Okay, I think Kitty's gonna join back. Technical issues.
That Kitty was saying they had to go because family needs.
Oh, they had to go, okay.
Here to see you guys on Sunday.
Gotcha.
And, Jill
Nice.
was messing around with the mic.
Who?
Yep,
Dill.
I disconnected my microphone, so I might sound a bit different.
Okay.
A little bit, but you're fine.
Okay, 1 second then. Does anyone know, Zelinator in the chat, when your mouse stops showing up, what can I do to fix this? My mouse is gone. I mean, I can move my mouse, but I cannot see it. I can't see the pointer. So just oh wait, I have an idea. No. Okay. Stay tuned, everyone. Stay here.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties. Wow, we said that at the same time.
Jinx! We're twinsies now. There.
Jinx, you owe me a water.
Ah.
Alright, hydrate yourself better.
Oh yeah, kid, do you need my... Wait, do you need my
Let's
Gmail?
do this. I'm just gonna quickly, just as a little, to not waste time, I'm gonna send you the images that I'm showing.
Okay, that works.
Okay, so, this is the first image. It is Crescent. Oh, now my mouse decides to show up. Screw you. Screw you, mouse.
No,
Screw you.
that
My mouth, my mouth, my mouse decided to show up now.
Your mouse was just like, I don't like you, so I'm gonna do it at the most inconvenient time.
Screw
The disrespect.
you, mouse. Screw my mouse. Screw my mouse. Let me just quickly go to Discord.
CD55 just left.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna get food.
Oh, okay, she's
Yeah.
gonna get food. Okay, cool.
Well, imagine having to eat. Could not
Let's
be me.
continue. So, my friend Lexus, please tell us about Crescenta.
Alright, so with Crescenta, with her first design, she was the first person in SSMH I actually drew when I joined onto the project. So it was actually, at this point, I wasn't sure how, like, when I did the first design, I wasn't sure how far I could push it design-wise, like, away from the original concept. So it stayed pretty similar. But after doing a couple of designs and looking at it again, there's like a couple of things that like felt off. Like, it was a little for her. It was like she's like a good balance of like sassy, a little sassy, playful, but also like I would say, I guess, like kind of serious. I don't know how to describe it, but also there's like a couple of things in the original design that kind of clashed together and made a lot to look at. So with this,
can I put on the first draft of Crescenta that like you were talking about before, just so they can see it?
Yeah. No, of course.
So this is the first draft of Crescenta that Lexus did not do. First ever like digital Crescenta, ever right here.
Crescenta T-pose.
Crescenta T-pose.
Yeah, no, she's super powerful.
And then this is this was the second one, not the one in the middle. This one on the right. And also because elements from her mother were necessary, so this is a little sneak peek of her mother, Queen Estelle. So you're not sorry. You can continue. You can continue. I just wanted to put that in.
It was about. I still wanted to like keep some flair and pizzazz compared to some other characters because she's a very extroverted, very flashy person. So I'm like, okay, gotta keep those gold accents and stuff. But I also wanted to bring in some design elements of her mom because it's like very. Well, her mom's style is very representative of like a so I'm like, all right, gotta bring in some of those sharp things, but since she's also very playful and like moves around a lot, rounded out her skirt, wanted to put some weight on the lower part of the design, so gave her some boots to add that more childlike nature, and I think we're going to go into this later, but also updated her little magic marks on her feet. Also, she's like my favorite character to draw ever, so that's what I gotta say for Crescenta.
Yeah, so that's Crescenta. I'm gonna now next there is I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna show the first draft real quick for you.
Also, do we have the colored version of Hazel, or is it just the sketch?
Oh, we have all the versions, don't worry.
Okay, gotcha.
So this is the first ever draft Hazel you are seeing right now. That is what that is. First draft Hazel. And take a good look at it. And then it became this sketch, right? This drawing by Pidge, the music director, like you can see on the right. And then this was Misk's first sketch. What do you have to say about this?
With the first sketch, honestly, I've always really loved Hazel's design. It's just, I don't know, like there wasn't a lot of change. It was just more of like stylizing it a bit so it fit with the other characters' designs. Actually, I would say that Hazel's like the way that a lot of the characters are shaped or stuff are based around Hazel, since she's just like been the most consistent and like I think represents the overall style of SSMH the best.
I agree. I love Hazel.
No, she's so good. And like one thing I really like about her design is like I feel like it also very much embodies like the I don't know how to describe it, like the militaristic aspects of where she lives, but also the flowy skirt is just so good. I don't know. I just love it a lot.
Yeah, love the design. Oh, I actually did not put the full colored version. So here is the full colored version, y'all. Do you want to say anything about the colors, or should I move on?
No, I don't have any specific notes on the color other than the color scheme is pretty dang solid.
Stan Pidge. Next, Corentin. And we see the first draft next to his first sketch as well. Continue.
Oh my god. I love Corentin so much. I thought it was so funny because when I was first doing the sketch and stuff, I asked him live, and I think kids said it was just like I want to be like B-boy vibes. Yeah, no, I can do that. And well, with this first sketch, it was a lot. It has a lot of the similarities as like kept in the final. I really wanted to get the kind of uh like kind of suave, mostly arrogant, and I don't know. He was actually when I was drawing Corentin, I was thinking a lot of Gary Oak because I don't know. I feel like his character. I don't know. He kind of reminds me of Gary, so that's what I was thinking when I was drawing him. And we should definitely go to the next one because I had a really fun time retooling his color palette as well. Because something that's really common for magical. Oh, am I allowed to say this like about the hair and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the thing with royals is that depending on the kingdom they're from and who their parents are, will reflect the hair. And so Corentin is one of has like so many colors in his hair, and it was really fun to try to figure out a way to like include all the colors.
I just want to say, I'm so sorry for interrupting. Just if you could, don't mention what kingdoms he's from.
I know.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I'm so sorry. Continue.
No, you're completely fine. You're fine. But yeah, because of the it was mostly like the blue that was like throwing me off at first. But then once I figured that out, I'm like, okay, I got everything balanced out, and it was a fun time. It was a good challenge. I'm really happy with everything and his posing and everything. Oh, but also as you can see with this one, actually, yeah, we'll go into it later. But we changed where the magic symbols are.
Yeah. So should I move on? Next.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have Glacier. This is Glacier's first draft in the first sketch.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to say about that?
Nothing in particular. I think for this one, it shows how much I use shapes a lot. One of the big things I wanted to keep in mind with Glacier is like definitely with the hair, but as I like get more detailed down, I definitely wanted his hair to give off the shape of a glacier or like a piece of ice. Which yeah. So that's all I have to say about like the first two sketches. It's just getting the vibes down.
Yes, definitely. Here, how about this? The second one.
Which? Oh, second one. Okay, nice. Okay, so once I got the shapes down, I was like trying to get the characterization, and again, trying to figure out what elements I wanted, what I wanted to keep, and what I wanted to either take away or simplify. So with Glacier, he's like, I'm not quite sure how you get into his character, but basically, yeah, wanted to give off the feeling of like cold and dismissive, while also being like, even if you don't like that guy, you're like, oh, but he looks so cool in a kind of like a classic high school movie, bad boy kind of way. So I took the inspiration from the popped color and stuff, and I kind of made it like a leather kind of jacket. Looks like it's like a Letterman jacket, like mixed with like a classic greaser jacket kind of vibes, and also skier. I was thinking of skier as well. So there's some what is it? I can't remember the texture. Whatever gloves are made out of, like there's that texture as well. So, just warm and cool.
Next, I got second to last, Glacier.
Ooh, I had a really fun time doing his color scheme. basically kept most of the colors from the original color scheme, except like lining some. But my most favorite part of his color palette, or like the design, is his jacket pattern and his hair. It's pretty obvious. I just really like how it looks. But for his jacket, I want to go for a kind of mix of, like, it kind of looks like a snowflake, but it also resembles a crown, kind of, because he's just, sees himself as the top dog. So his dress should show it. And that's all I have to say for that one. But you can also see, little Glacier side by side.
And the gauntlets. In the next image.
Are we on the?
Yep, we're on the next.
Okay, yeah, next image. This one is one of my favorites. I really love his gauntlets. This is one of the only ones which I want to carry on in the future, but this is one of the few references where I actually did a test to see like what the magic would look like with his gauntlets and stuff. So that was me trying to do eyes. I don't know how well I did, but I'm happy with how it turned out. And this is when I started, like, when I was done, like, all the coloring stuff, doing a basic turnaround. And I thought Glacier especially needed it, since his hair is, like, so stylish, but also, I don't know, to me it's, like, weirdly complex, because it's, like, on one side of the head, flipped upwards, and, like, kind of smooth in the back. So, yeah, really, really love him a lot.
Yep, so I'm going to quickly put all the different versions of Glacier so they can all see how it morphed. Boom, boom, boom. There we are. Next, Aurora and Blaze. These are the first two drafts of Aurora and Blaze in the beginning. And now you can talk about the second rendition, which was the first rendition you did, Misk.
Oh yeah. This one, okay. This specific sketch, I remember like messaging back and forth with Kid in the middle of the night, and I get so grumpy, and Kid was like telling me to change some things, and I was just like so tired, and I'm like, I think it looks good the way it is, but I'm honestly so glad Kid was like, hey, you need to change this, because even though I love these designs, it's not them, I would say. And I'm really happy without the finals.
Yeah, and this is the second. This is the. Oh, I also want to say some stuff. So, the reason there was such a big change in Aurora is because Aurora's voice actor changed, and and you guys please know how important voice is, because of voice, the design changed. Aurora's design changed. Not only that, but we also wanted it to match how we felt she was. So yeah, you can continue now, Misk.
Okay. Wait, which panel? I mean, yeah, slide. I mean,
the colored Aurora and Blaze.
Oh, okay. I love these two a lot. I am so happy with how Blaze came out. I have to say, we went through a couple of phases with Aurora. Like, I was having a bit of a hard time of what to do with her design at first, but then I was like thinking, I'm like, okay, this was before I resigned Crescenta. I'm like, okay, so she's gotta be a lot different, a lot more regal, simplified, classy, and with a little bit of a like a sharpness in her eyes, because she's like one of those people that pretend to be nice but isn't like really nice, and I want that to show through. So at first I think originally she was like going to have a cape, or like a kind of poncho thing, but instead I found this really cool image of a dress, if I remember, that had like a layered kind of transparent sleeve look, and I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool. Add some nice texture and like also you know, who doesn't like some good old layering? And yeah, I think when it comes to finalizing, I wouldn't change much other than adding a little bit more gold lining. But that might just be because I really like gold lining. And
I love all the designs you've done. So,
We also have a question in the chat, if y'all don't mind.
the
Ridge Cat was
question.
asking who's taller, Blaze or Aurora?
Aurora.
yeah, Aurora's taller.
So, Miss Isla, the principal, how do you feel? What do you want to say, Lexus? Oh, also mention that it was based off of Pidge a little bit too.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not. Maybe actually you could explain in that part because I know it's based off of Pidge, but like what significance?
So
why
Pidge
did you base it off of Pidge?
Yeah, Pidge, who isn't here today, is the voice of Miss Isla. And for that reason, Miss Isla does resemble Pidge a little bit, Pidge's face. I'm not gonna put an image of Pidge's face on the screen, but yeah, just a little bit of backstory. You may now even like the color of the lipstick and everything, resembled Pidge. Continue.
All right. So for the most part, I definitely kept the general silhouette. And thinking approachable, but also is very clear that she means business, and also again got that intelligent look to her. Like actually, a lot of what I was thinking of with her aesthetic, since it's like the kind of sunny aesthetic, and also with the boots and like when I added the gloves, is a kind of like archaeologist aesthetic. And also, one big thing is adding the jewelry and stuff. It was actually based a lot off of the jewelry that I got from my both my grandmother from Blanding. Well, let's see, I have two grandmothers. One is from my mom's side. The other is my llama, who is Navajo. And actually, a lot of the jewels and stuff, the jewelry and stuff of traditional Navajo turquoise jewelry, and specifically the necklace is based off a necklace that I have actually. And I thought that the color palette would work well in the design.
I love that. I love that backstory from the jewelry as well. I didn't know that. Anything else you want to say to Kyla?
Very simple. There.
Oh my god.
That's all I have.
Next we have Miss Hellaby and Onyx's character, Miss Arcadia.
Yeah.
What do you got to say about these two, Lexus?
Okay, what I gotta say about these two, Miss Hellaby, love her a lot. For Miss Hellaby, again, she's one of the characters where it like came to simplifying the colors of her hair, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Inspirations, was thinking a lot of Luna Lovegood, that other lady from Harry Potter that does the crystal ball class. I don't remember her name. And also, like, took a lot of inspiration from some of my own science teachers, which is why she has the kind of, I don't know, that's like why the like, pants look the way they do. Like, actually, yeah, she's like based off of a science teacher I had. Her name was Miss Bradshaw. And she's like, she loves science a lot and was like so quirky and funny. Yeah. And just added some metal and little gem and stuff to get that royal aesthetic, like casual royal. And then for Miss Arcadia, really liked how her design looked already. So it's more of just again restylizing it, and also adding in some other colors to tie in with her sister as well, but also just to add some pop. So gave her a brooch with a purple ribbon and a purple belt with a cool little gem on it as well.
Can I just say how for Miss Hellaby, one of the things that you that I told you that you based Miss Hellaby off of was the word millennial. Like she was supposed to represent millennial. I'm sorry. Continue.
You're good. And then last thing is just to add a little bit more of that magic aspect, since she teaches magic basics, if I remember correctly, is add a little bit of more of a wave to her skirt. Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the floofy hair as well.
Next,
Everybody's over it.
we can't say much about this, but this is Mr. Topaz, by Apostle.
Yeah, this was made by one of our artists that I think had to take their leave, but they did a very amazing job. Did we have the colored version? Because they did finish the colored version, and also I did give some pointers for that version as well, so I could speak more on that since I was not there for the design process for these ones.
It's not in the presentation. Maybe
Gotcha.
Maybe we can show it on Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. But yeah, they did a very good job, and were really great to work with.
Yeah. Now do you want to talk a little bit about the different logo renditions?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Very exciting.
I mean, Miss did do an amazing job at the logos. I do want to say that there are two versions of the logo that we need. A shortened version where it just says SSMH, and a big version where it's the whole logo. Just so you guys know. So this is the first rendition of the shortened version.
And well, this specific version, I had in mind that it would be in like the corner of videos and stuff, like when stuff came out. But yeah, it didn't stick. Kind of glad it did. But I still like how it turned out. I did actually take a logo design class, so I do know a fair bit, and I tried my best. And yeah, we can. I'm very fond of the old SunnySide Magic High. For the first draft. That's on the next
Yep,
slide,
here's
right?
the next
Yeah.
slide, the one with the black in the back.
Okay, and like the reason this one holds a little bit of place is because the very first version was based off of even though it like doesn't seem like it would have like a close resemblance, it was based off the Aardman animation logo, who are the people that animated Wallace and Gromit, specifically the one with the red font and the star. And I don't know. I really like black and white color schemes and gold, obviously. So I'm like, yeah, but we needed more color. So
next slide.
That's where this next. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's where this next variation of the logo came, which is very close to the current logo we have. It's actually the one I did before figuring out the final logo. Do you think, even though they've already probably seen it, do you think we would probably pull up the current logo as well?
Okay.
May I say something?
Yes.
Of course.
I gotta go. I'm very sorry I have to leave early. But yeah, I gotta go. Bye-bye.
Thank
You're
you.
alright. We'll see ya.
Okay, let's continue. Here it is. Here is the here is this version of it. Yep, I plopped it in.
Great. Makes me happy. I'm really happy with where we landed. I remember at first you wanted it to be more like, instead of purple, like an amber ombre kind of thing.
But I'm glad with how it ended up, right? I think
Get that.
yeah.
Royal.
And the colors of all the main four. So
Oh yeah.
you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So I'm like going from memory because again the stream, it doesn't load as fast. But with the current logo, what I wanted to do was, like, since, SunnySide Magic High, I wanted to get something that kind of resembled a sun in a way, but I also wanted to include the main four's colors, but I didn't want it to be intrusive, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just do it like this, and, put it on both sides to kind of, like, balance things out, make it fun. And, yeah, I mean, that's mostly all I have to that, other than I'm just...
All right.
Yeah.
And this is the pit. This is next slide. Next slide.
Oh yeah. Okay, this was my pitch. This is my pitch of, like, why we should change the placements of the elemental things, is because I thought putting on the side, I was thinking a lot of what's his name. It always exits my brain whenever I try to talk about it, but it was based off of... It's not Apollo. But yeah, the guy with the wings on his shoes. Because I'm like, oh, okay, that would be a really good... Okay. Yeah, that would be a really good way to convey movement and stuff. And, yeah, so... These points say, like, conveys movement in a readable, stylish way, and is easier to see in, like, a silhouette and stuff. And it emphasizes movement, because instead of being, like, on top of the toe, it's going with the movement of the foot instead of trying to work against it. And, yeah, again, works with the emphasis of the character's personality and styles, and works easily with either clothes, because one of the big things, using Crescenta as an example, is that, well, for a character like Crescenta, like her early design, having it on the toe of the foot worked, because she kind of had a bouncy, gestury, pink diamond vibe going to her, but with, like, other characters that were more serious and stuff, it felt a little off. So yeah, that's why I wanted made a whole pitch for Kid for.
Yeah, and it was definitely convincing. And here is this is where you can talk about the colored version of Mr. Topaz, because this is not the official intro image, but this is an image of the characters all together that have been designed so far. Not all of them, but most of them. And then if you want, you can talk about Althea a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So for the characters that weren't on here, okay, so I'll start with Topaz, since we were talking about that before. So some notes I gave was to kind of add some highlights and stuff to get that, like, gem texture across. Let's see. Bring the silver from the gauntlet to his whistle, so that we could more easily balance that. And then again, just like to put some gold on the shirt, just to, again, just make sure it's like bounce across it, and just add a little bit of royal flair to this gym teacher. And let's see, other characters.
Althea.
We talked about this last night. Althea was literally first try when it came to design wise, because it's just, I feel like it's literally obvious for everyone the characterization of Althea, so it was really easy to come up with a design for her. And some things that I did add were, let's see, I think I did make her overalls more baggy than how they were shown. But she's real fit. She's real active, and she's like one of my favorite characters. She's very good. Sorry, I'm like getting a little bit tired, but it's okay. And then for Zephyr, kind of went with a similar thing that I did with Glacier, because he does, but he's like he's a wannabe bad boy, but like it doesn't quite work. It's like trying to put a spiked collar on a puppy, but yeah. Sorry, I don't have a lot to say. My brain's like shutting down. And then for River, again, yeah. And then for River, again, not a lot to say. Love his design. Did not change a lot. And I'm really looking forward to working on the final turnarounds with the artists of the project.
Yes, oh my god. Thank you, Lexus. Thank you. Again, the art of SSMH is so amazing, and again, we all have the incredible Misk to thank for this, honestly. Like, Misk, you have put in so much hard work into SSMH, and I'm so glad we have you. Before we continue with the fun SSMH stuff, I don't know if I should do this while CD5 isn't here, but guess what, guys? A very special person that we know as Zelinator has been putting in so much hard work and effort in his spare time to attempt to make a Crystal Desires game.
Oh, I can play as Beryl?
Please,
Please.
So, please sit
chat
back,
be down
relax,
bad.
and watch this video while Zelinator talks a little bit about how the game is going. Everyone, please mute themselves.
Of course.
Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator, and this is a Crystal Desires inspired game I've been working on. Currently here we are as Lucas. He can, walk around and stuff. Not much is going on for now. You can move the camera in and out. Most of the heads-up display is currently as placeholder materials, and that's because Lucas is the only one that's currently fully animated for the time being. But if we head on over here, here's a house. It's like, don't worry about the roof. Us as players are supposed to be able to see inside. And hey, Beryl, how's it going? It's like, well, where's Damien? Well, let's go find him. As you can see over here, we currently have Emily with us as well. As I was saying, the current player model will not change. But we are able to just easily switch between them whenever. So let's go talk to Damien, shall we? Hello there. And the whole little dialogue will play out. All the times can be adjusted once I get settings going on. So when we head on over to Damien, let's head back to Beryl, and let's go drop in again. Now that we have Damien picked up, here we are. All 4 characters are currently in our party right now. Oop, that's a camera thing because it collides with the wall. Let's head on over here. There's a little arena thing I've set up. So let the battle begin! Yay! So now we currently have 3 of our members in the fight. That will probably be adjusted to 4 later, but it's currently at 3 now for testing. So down here we have various different moves we can do. You can just do the basic attack bazoo, not much is going on here. You can do a little spin. Don't know why, But it's fine. All the abilities will probably be refined as this goes on. And then something else, just a little zoop, just a little spin around. Nothing going on there. But over on here, the numbers represent the time or the general time remaining until the next move. So larger attacks will take longer before you can move again. So this number is just a representation of how long until you can go. But the character at the top is who goes next. So currently we are Lucas. If I do a heavy attack, that's going to take a while. It's going to drop him all the way down to the bottom. And then now the next person in line comes down to Damien. So if we do just a basic attack, something simple, it's only going to put him partially down on the list before he can do something again. And all the abilities themselves do have their own cooldowns. So if I try to perform a heavy attack now, we will wait. And the next time we get around to Beryl again, it is still needing to recharge until you can use the ability once more. Currently, mana does not affect abilities. We'll wait and see whether or how that will be implemented later. As I was saying, most of the HUD is placeholder stuff. But yeah, this was a very basic game I've been working on, so here's me showing it off. Enjoy the rest of the panel.
Thank you, Zelinator. Just let me know when the stream is done showing it so I can move on.
Yo.
Okay. But yeah, how do you guys feel about that?
I think an RPG really does suit Crystal Desires.
Tears of happiness right now.
Yes, I also am a big fan of the
I'm
playable barrel.
inconsolable. I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
I love seeing her spin like a presentation transition.
Oh my gosh, yes, it reminds me of Google Slides.
Yeah, Google Slides.
But I have to say, excite.
So, since you're talking
Very.
I'm
Ox,
excited to put paper barrel in my pocket.
Paper
so you
barrel.
guys,
Paper barrel merch when
the next thing we're gonna be showing is a big
Yes.
thing. This is the storyboard / animatic. Jazzy, you should watch this. You're in it. The storyboard / animatic. More will be added to it. It is being finalized. Of the official announcement video for SunnySide
so
Magic
exciting.
High.
I am
all
running away.
Storyboarded
Y'all
by
been spoiled.
the incredible Ox. Are you ready?
I am not.
Are you ready to rumble?
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter if you're ready or not. So, let's get this party started, everyone. Please look at... Again, music, sound effects, everything will be added. Rude.
Welcome.
Music, sound effects, everything will be added later. But please enjoy the ride. Jazzy, everyone. Enjoy. And just listen. Have a great time of your life.
To SunnySide Magic High. Welcome to SunnySide Magic High.
I'm Princess Hazel.
I'm Prince River.
I'm Prince Zephyr.
You guys are trying too hard. No one's gonna watch our show like this. Listen, SunnySide Magic High is an upcoming musical cartoon about fruity magical royals fulfilling their destiny. There.
That's not enough.
Look, SunnySide Magic High is about 4 royals who go to a high school that teaches them how to control their magical abilities while learning how to rule someday. These 4 face bitter truths and cruel adversaries, all while trying to fulfill their destinies. With new adventures every day, and while singing their way through life. Will these 4 be able to—
It was good before Crescenta ruined it.
Ruined? I was just helping us get straight to the point.
SunnySide Magic High is a web series. The show will be aired on the SunnySide Magic High YouTube channel. Ssmh is by the Wise Group Productions, and the series is greenlit to run for 1 season consisting of 15 episodes. But we know you'll be dying for a 2nd season, so it may run for longer.
You can expect Sunnyside to hit your screen in 2022.
Now that you know about us, you have no excuse to not share this video. Now, you need to go tell all your friends about SunnySide Magic High.
Tell people on social media. And while we're on that subject, follow the project on all the socials.
Why would you want to miss out on such a cool show?
Cool is an understatement.
But anyways...
Ugh, you guys are so boring. You gotta keep them entertained. Here, watch me make a force field.
Save some of the magic for the show. Bye!
an absolute blast.
Did y'all love it or did y'all love it? Ox, you did such an incredible job storyboarding that.
Ox is an OG.
Ox, everyone clap for Ox. Ox, you did so well.
That was great.
And that was Ox's first ever assignment on the project. Can you guys believe that?
No.
Crazy.
Set the bar
First one
so
was the
high.
TikTok. First one was TikTok.
Okay, I guess it was a TikTok, but no, honestly, you did a great job. Thank you so much, Ox. That I loved that so much, and I'm so excited for it to be lined and colored. Chat, how did you feel about that? Do you have any questions about that before we move on? Let's see, what's next? Only a few things left.
Clapping noises.
Clapping noises. I
noises.
would clap. I would clap, but my microphone would not pick it up.
Absolute blast.
Did y'all love it or did y'all love it? Such an incredible job. I do not enjoy hearing myself, everyone. Jazzy, did you watch that? If so, how did you feel about it? Adore, love, simping. That is what Jazzy says, everyone.
I lied down.
Jazzy, how did it feel like listening to everyone's voice with yours? That's what I'm wondering.
Gosh, it was so awesome.
That was your first time, right? Like listening to
It was
all the
my
voices.
first time seeing it. Yeah, that was amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Hype, Jazzy.
So excited.
Oh my god, me too. Me too. That's exactly how I felt when I saw that. Thank you, Ox. Thank you, guys. So now we're gonna show you a demo, not the final version of the song sung by the VA, but we're gonna show you a demo of the first song, apart from the opening song, of SSMH called Beyond That Door. River sings it in the first episode. This is the demo that's sung by Pidge. Pidge does have to compensate for everyone's range. So respect to Pidge for doing all these different ranges, whether it's very low for them, very high for them. Thank you so much, Pidge. Also we have a little cover by the incredible Miss Fortune.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up while you guys listen to it. Yes, you guys, I love this so much, this image that Miss drew. Here it is. Here is the little cover done by Misk. Look at that. Look at River. He's leaning up against the door. Misk, you did a phenomenal job drawing that.
Many things.
But now, let's listen to the demo for Just Beyond That Door. Is everyone ready? I'm ready. These songs
He is ready.
These songs are all just... they're all incredible. Love them.
All the ones I've listened to so far have been amazing, and I can't wait to hear them like fully voiced and all that.
Honestly, I can't wait for you guys to see the final versions. Now let's play Just Beyond That Door, written and composed and demo sung by the one and only Pidge. Please mute yourselves.
Just beyond that door, the things I'm not prepared for. Just beyond that door, are things that cause me fear. If I take a step and fall, you won't be there to catch me. Wonder if you're even watching. behind of me. River, take a step, one more. You'll be just beyond that door. But it shakes me to the core, 'cause it's just beyond that door. All the rooms I played in as a child, all the memories bittersweet and wild, all the things I had to leave behind. So what am I waiting for? There's a future and so much more, just waiting for me to explore, and it's just beyond that door.
Did it finish playing?
It did. Just.
Yeah. We're just over here, just like.
Should we say something? Because right now my words are they don't mean anything compared to that.
That is apart from the opening, that is the first song of the series of SSMH. I love SSMH so much. I love y'all. This is just so wholesome. I'm so glad we're all here for this. This is why I
Very happy to be here.
I adore panels for this reason. Only one more thing, guys, for today, and the last thing is, Misk prepared some I use that word too much. Some amazing, drawings, covers you could say, for each episode title. And I just was like, oh, if you could make a little image with where you write the first 5 episode titles of SunnySide Magic High. Yeah. And Misk went out.
I completely misinterpreted it.
Yeah, Misk went out and made covers for every episode. So you know what? You guys have more now. We love Misk. So first we have, this is the cover for the first episode. The first episode is called Royal Beginnings. That is the title for E1. Not gonna give too much. This is a little image that was made by Misk, and it's also poetic. You did so great with everything. Love that. Second, this is the image for Magic Basics. I would hang this up on my wall. Not gonna lie, I would hang up all these on my wall.
Do it.
Like, where's your art gallery salary?
0.
Then we have episode 3, which is called The Weak Prince.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's me too. Waiting for the live stream to catch up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just over here like wise kids saying, look at this, and I'm just like, I have to wait like 5 minutes before I can see what you're talking about.
Wow, this is really cool.
Just like, yes, so cool. Like 5 minutes, I'll see what you're talking about.
And then
I loaded.
Sorry, continue.
Oh, no, you're good.
Then there's episode 4, Alchemy. This is the image for Alchemy. Love it. I know what you were referencing to, Misk, and I love it. People are gonna... We should definitely post these to the Instagram once SSMH comes out. Like...
Literally for that one, I had to do some impromptu impromptu research, and so I'm sorry if it's inaccurate. If any of you know what this is.
No, it's great. And finally, from the ones that we're sharing today, this is the image for E5, Friendship. Ooh, we love that. Friendship.
We can see it.
Friendship is magic.
Yo.
This is where I'd put my friendship picture if I had one.
And that's friendship. But to do a little recap, Royal Beginnings, Magic Basics, The Weak Prince, Alchemy, and Friendship. You guys, we showed a lot today, and I am so happy with how everything is going along right now. We've been so patient, but behind the scenes, we've been so patient with everything, art specifically, and we are asking you to have patience because patience just creates a much better result. Well, not patience specifically, but the more time something takes, just we're taking our time, and it's making everything just so much more well put together. Everything is so great right now, and I'm so excited for what the future holds. This was not everything that you will see. There is more on Sunday, so please be sure to come to the Sunday panel at 12 p.m. PST.
Or always watch it later if you can't make it live.
And well, if you make a live, you can ask us questions. And I mean, why wouldn't you want to ask us questions?
Why wouldn't you?
But if you're unable to, yes, you may. You obviously can watch it back. What do you mean? What do I mean? You may. I'm giving them permission.
They have been graced with the permission to rewatch it.
But everyone,
Wise Kid will send you the panel directly.
thank you so much for being here, and specifically, like, the people who have stayed this whole time. Blu-ray, Ox, Leah, Jazzy, Misk, Wise Kid. Oh, that's me. Onyx,
Yo.
Zero Fire King, Bridge Cat in the chat. Oh, that rhymed. Thank you. Thank you for staying throughout the entire stream. So glad to have you. SSMH is coming. We're working hard. Updates are constantly on the TikTok for SSMH, Twitter as well, and Instagram. Can you guys please follow SSMH on Twitter? I feel bad for Blu-ray. Like, Blu-ray is out here tweeting every single day, and he's not getting any recognition.
I have not been tweeting every single day.
Every other day, and he isn't getting any recognition.
More like that.
So you guys follow the Twitter, follow the SSMH Twitter, and answer the questions that Blu-ray spends so much time picking out, so people can answer them.
Yeah.
But yeah, follow SSMH on Instagram. If you haven't seen Crystal Desires, though, compared to everything we've done for SSMH, it is one of the previous Wise Group series. It's still just as amazing. It's still, it's honestly, I love Crystal Desires. I've rewatched it so many times. Please watch it. Leah, you didn't get to talk about CD today. Hopefully Sunday. Leah is an artist on CD. And we'll be showing a little trailer for S3. So everyone, please be ready for Sunday. If you would like to watch Crystal Desire Season 1 and 2 on YouTube, you should totally do that. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your days. Stay wise, everyone. Stay wise. Be here Sunday.